Stuff. Thank you, Lee. 8:52, checking in with Mike Yawney one final time this morning. Mike, hanging out at SAIT, finding out all about the carpentry school, and you guys are putting up your wall now.
That's right. The walls are being erected here this morning at the SAIT School of Construction. Now, there's something that can be a little bit controversial. Do you put your studs 16 or 24 inches apart? Every home is different. Ryan, one of the instructors here at the School of Construction, what's the difference between 16 and 24? Which is the right way, or is there a right way?
I don't really think there's a right way. In the end, your blueprints will dictate. But if you are designing your own basement or something like that, there's a couple things to consider. You'd think 16 inches on center, 16 inches apart would probably be maybe a little bit more structurally sound.
Well, you think so, right? The more studs, the stronger it's going to be.
Exactly. But if you went down to 24, so you're going to be using less wood, it's going to cost a little bit less, you're also going to be able to get more insulation in the wall, which is going to, in the end, cause things to be a little bit more energy efficient.
Ah, interesting. So there's a trade-off. It may be a little bit stronger, but the R value is not necessarily as strong as one with 24 centers. So no really right or wrong. It's kind of whatever you decide in the end.
Exactly.
Okay, so now we've built our one wall here, and now we're going to attach a second wall to this.
Yeah.
Now I noticed that there's this extra stud here.
Okay.
Why is this here?
So this is what's referred to by us as an L. And what happens is if you look at it from the end, it actually makes an L shape.
Right.
Okay. So if we tip this wall up, actually, we'll be able to see it a little bit better. So why don't we get this up?
Trevor and Courtney to lift up the wall. This is a very small room we're building.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. So if we come into the corner here, you'll notice right away that we've got 1.5 inches on either side. Now this is for drywall fastening. Okay. For backing. Okay. So when you put the drywall on here, you end up with some wood to fasten to here. Because if this was not here, this piece of drywall would be loose.
Right. And you need your corner would be not structurally sound.
Exactly. So if it's loose, you're not going to be able to finish it very well. This is going to make for a nice strong corner.
Gotcha.
Now why don't we get this put together?
Okay.
Yeah. First of all, here's a real hammer.
Oh, that's right. The $300 hammer. I'll give you the
I'll take this
the
one.
cheapie. The $30 hammer. Okay. So now no pressure or anything.
No pressure.
Okay.
There you go. Did you notice the difference?
You know what? I will say, yeah, $300 is a lot of money, but the vibration through this significantly less than that guy there.
Exactly.
Now you saw my pitiful attempt at hammering that, and see how hard you can hammer that in.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
No pressure whatsoever.
Wow. Kind of put me to shame.
Well, you know.
You win.
I win.
I think I should try that once more.
Okay, one more time.
Okay. Uh-oh.
It's windy.
That's right. You have to take the wind into consideration in here, right? Really breezy in here. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Windy.
Didn't take wind into
The
consideration,
wind
you guys.
What do you mean windy?
The $300 hammer, I will say, does make a difference, even though it is expensive. I mean, the vibration is super light.
Yeah.
I think Mike might have found a new gadget.
Yes.
Bring
Nice.
home.
I'm going to take this home.
All smiles. Great tips out at SAIT.
Great tips this morning. I did not factor in the R value when they say you go for a 16-inch stud or a 24-inch. I always thought it would just make the wall weaker, and that's the downside. No. Insulation's higher.
Measure twice, cut
You get
once.
more of the pink fuzzy stuff in there.
There you go.
Yeah.